The benefits of fasting are well known. In other words, it improves both your health and your lifespan. It's the key to breaking through that weight loss plateau. Yet, maybe you're having trouble you can't seem to control your hunger pangs. When fasting, how can one control their appetite? Keep watching this video in its entirety if you want to know the ways to reduce cravings while fasting. Before we get into the specific advice that will help you manage hunger cravings during fasting, I want to make sure that you are aware of the fact that fasting will assist you in entering the state of ketosis. When you are in a state of ketosis, your body produces ketones rather than uses glucose for energy, which results in a significant reduction in feelings of hunger. Keep in mind that regardless of the situation, time is always on your side. Coffee. This is the most effective beverage for reducing feelings of hunger and suppressing appetite. You have the option of drinking black coffee or coffee with fat in it, depending on the sort of fasting that you are participating in, like MCT oil and full-fat coconut milk. The majority of those who have expertise with fasting would advise drinking black coffee, citing the fact that any intake of calories would cause the fast to be broken. In a strict sense, they are correct. Having said that, you have to acknowledge that individuals vary greatly. Even black coffee might produce an insulin surge in certain individuals. For some people, mixing black coffee with coconut milk is not going to work. How exactly does coffee do this? The primary idea is that coffee is composed of chlorogenic acids, which are chemicals with phytochemical origins. These acids have the capacity to regulate one's appetite levels. Water. When you are experiencing feelings of hunger, you may find that consuming a large glass of water is all that is required to satisfy those cravings temporarily. Researchers have discovered that consuming only 500 milliliters of water is sufficient to extend the stomach to the point where it sends signals to the brain that it is full. If you have trouble drinking plain water, consider switching to carbonated water instead. Because it has no calories, consuming it will not cause you to break your fast. You have the choice of trying flavored selections, which will leave you feeling content. In addition to this, the carbon dioxide that is included in the water can help you feel fuller for longer. Keep yourself busy. By keeping yourself occupied with things like housework, gardening, errands, artistic activities, etc., you may take your mind off the fact that you are hungry. You are going to discover that while you are out and about, you are not nearly as aware of your hunger as when you are at home. During your fast, going for a stroll is another fantastic suggestion that will assist you in controlling your hunger. Take advantage of the fact that fasting raises levels of productivity and energy in your body. One of the most effective strategies to get over your desire to eat is to go for a walk. Meditation. The practice of fasting is not just beneficial to one's health. Since the beginning of recorded history, it has been a religious one. The urge to eat may be successfully reduced by the practice of prayer and meditation. You will eventually be able to acknowledge and even welcome the sensation of hunger as a natural part of life. When it comes to fasting, having the right mindset is of the utmost importance. Sparkling water. Grab a glass of sparkling water if you want to feel a little bit less hungry. While you are restricting your food intake, the carbonation in a bottle or can of sparkling water might help suppress your appetite and make you feel like you are not as hungry. When you start to feel hungry, quickly open a bottle of crisp, frothy sparkling water to quench your thirst. In addition to not having any sugar or calories, sparkling water will also assist you in being well hydrated. If you're looking for a delightful drink that won't ruin your diet, give flavored sparkling water a go. Black tea. To give yourself a boost of energy, brew yourself a cup of black, green, or herbal tea. In addition, caffeine may be found in both green and black tea. Caffeine has been shown to reduce feelings of hunger, which may make it easier to stick with a fast. In addition, studies have shown that drinking green tea may assist in the burning of fat and regulate your appetite, which may lead to a reduction in feelings of hunger. Remove the tea bag from the cup of hot water in which it has been steeping for around 3 to 5 minutes, and then proceed to sip the tea. If you'd like to avoid caffeine, make yourself a cup of herbal tea instead of coffee. Steer clear of herbal teas if the flavoring they use is dried fruit. The fruit's natural sugar content may cause your fast to be broken. Apple cider vinegar. Take a swig of apple cider vinegar whenever you need to feel full. Apple cider vinegar includes acetic acid. According to many studies, acetic acid has the potential to suppress appetite as well as feelings of hunger. drinking roughly 1 to 2 tablespoons, 4.9 to 9.9 milliliters of apple cider vinegar will help you get through your fast by suppressing your hunger and providing you with the energy you need to keep going. Instead of choosing white vinegar, go for apple cider vinegar. If you find that the flavor of pure apple cider vinegar is too overpowering for your tastes, you may dilute it by adding it to some water. Chewing gum. Chewing sugar-free gum might help calm your stomach and relax your stomach. Using chewing gum is an effective way to temporarily satisfy your hunger needs. If you're finding it difficult to fight off the feelings of hunger, you may keep your fast intact by chewing on some sugar-free gum. It's possible that chewing gum will make you feel hungrier later on, so save it for the conclusion of your fast when you're trying to get through to your feeding window. Control your thoughts. Instead of concentrating on how hungry you are, think about the benefits of fasting. According to a number of studies, it is possible to teach your brain to have better control over your hunger. When you start to feel hungry during your fast, remind yourself of why you decided to do it. Instead of focusing on how hungry you are, try to concentrate on the positive outcomes that will come from your fast. If you are fasting because you are overweight or have diabetes, for example, just imagine how much better you will feel if you can briefly divert your attention away from the fact that you are hungry. If you are fasting to enhance your physical fitness or attractiveness, bear in mind how much better you will feel and look if you are able to complete the fast. Keep in mind that you will eat again. Your fast will only last for a certain length of time, after which you will be able to indulge in a delicious supper. Sleep early. Getting to bed on time every night so that you can get the rest you need and avoid eating late at night. It is very vital to get adequate sleep in order to assist in the regulation of your blood sugar levels, which may assist in the management of your hunger. When those late-night hunger pains hit, it's possible that you'll feel tempted to break or cheat on your fast. If this happens to you, consider retiring to bed early so that you don't overindulge. Aim to obtain a minimum of 7 hours of sleep every single night. If you want to help your body recover and restore itself after exercising, getting enough sleep is really necessary. Exercise. You should exercise so that you can tire out your body and take your mind off of things. According to a number of studies, engaging in physical activity during a fast may facilitate greater weight loss, an improvement in body composition, and a reduction in feelings of hunger. If you notice that you are starting to feel hungry, consider going for a stroll, jog, or ride on your bicycle. You will not only burn more calories, but it will also distract your mind from the fact that you are hungry. You should go to the gym in your area and try out the elliptical bike or the rowing machine there. Participate in a group exercise session like CrossFit, Zumba, or yoga by signing up for the appropriate class. It takes a lot of work to learn how to control food urges. The more often you engage in fasting, the more effectively you will be able to manage feelings of hunger and urges to eat. In addition to this, when you reach a state of ketosis, you will notice that it is much easier to control your appetite than it was before. While you wait, try out each of the 11 approaches described in this video and discover which ones work best for you. Let us know in the comments which tip you are going to use to help reduce your cravings.